the biggest Republican rally in Charlottesville in a generation. Welcome. Now, Charlottesville is famous for being the home of the University of Virginia. So before you get to hear from Mr. Ryan, this is a college town, you have to pass a test. So here we go. I'm going to call some things out, and you have to tell me if they are higher or lower than they were 4 years ago. I got a little hint. It sounds like it's something good, probably lower. When something's not so good, it's probably a lot higher. So, first thing, unemployment, higher or lower? Higher! Okay, now, we're going to have to do a little better. The other side, their ears are still ringing from that Bruce Springsteen concert. So let's try this again. Unemployment, higher or lower? Higher! There we go. 6.1% 4 years ago. It's 7.8%, and it's really higher today. That's right. National debt, higher or lower? Higher! $16 trillion. It's that much higher. That's right. College tuition, higher or lower? Higher! 25% higher than it was 4 years ago. We're doing pretty good. Let's try it the other way. Family net worth, your wealth, higher. Family net worth is the lowest it's been in 2 generations. Excuse me, 2 decades. Yeah. Respect for the Constitution, higher or lower? Lower! That's right. You know, President Obama has a signature bill. He says he's proud to have his name on it. It's called Obamacare. And I went to UVA Law School, so I got good education. This is your Constitution. I have looked through it, and through it, and through it again, and tried to find the authority for President Obama to pass a law that says he can make you buy something. Right. It's just not there. That's right. It's just not there. So, some things are higher, some things are lower. Ladies and gentlemen, an election is just a long job interview. 4 years ago, we had a job interview and the American people decided they wanted this Barack Obama to be their president. I did. And it couldn't have been his resume. So it had to be a really good interview. Really good interview. A knockout interview. Yeah. Well, we've got 4 years now. We don't have to rely on the interview anymore. And I would hope that there are some undecided voters here. Some people that are coming out to make their decision. And I would ask you, when you look at his record, when you look at the economic record and the constitutional record, is this the best we can do? No! Is this the best we can do? If you're an undecided voter, say to yourself, is this the best we can do? The answer is, of course not. Of course not. We can do a lot better. And we are going to vote, let's see, in a half hour, 11 days and 30 minutes, the polls are going to close. And we have got to do better. We have a chance to do better. Let's start with Congress. The only way Obamacare passed, the only way it passed is the Democrats controlled the House and had 60 votes in the Senate. Right. We have got to return conservatism and constitutional respect to the House and Senate. There are more Republican senators in Massachusetts than Virginia. We have got to elect Robert Hurt. We've got to elect George Allen. But that's not enough. That's not enough. If you have the House and the Senate, but you don't have the White House, you're just playing defense. Right. We cannot do the things we want with the deficit. We cannot repeal Obamacare unless we also have the White House. We've got to elect a constitutional conservative to the White House. We have got to elect Mitt Romney. Yeah! So 11 days left. We can win this thing. Let me introduce our next speaker. She is the First Lady of Virginia. There'll be no mistaking who's who in a second. Susan is actually from here, and George Allen, we call it the Thomas Jefferson seat, but of course it was also the George Allen seat. Let's have a warm welcome for our hometown girl, Susan Allen.